Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Matt's Market. Tonight we're going to be going over some Bitcoin, talking a little bit about the crypto space. We saw some pretty good movements in the market today, so we're going to bust those out. First and foremost, if you're brand new to the channel, please consider hitting that subscribe button for us, and if you could, gently tap that like button for us. So welcome to the show, guys. We'll give everybody a few minutes to roll in. We'll get the charts set up. I got us on Luna right here. If you've been paying attention to the channel, we talked about Luna for quite some time. It's been trading within this channel between 75 and 104. Still on a real nice ascending level of support. We had drawn this a couple weeks back, and we actually fell below it. Hit 43, double bottom here, and then we rose back to a high of 96 bucks, and we've been respecting that ascending level of support. Also respecting that 104 resistance, which we have a double top formation going on that too as well right now. So we're waiting to see what happens with Luna, but this could potentially end up breaking to the upside, especially if we keep seeing the momentum that we're seeing happening with Bitcoin, which absolutely had an explosion today. What's up, Rick, Trent, Keller C, Blue Sky? How are y'all doing today? Thank y'all very much for tuning in. I know it's a little bit late, but better late than never. So we're talking. I want to hop on tonight, give some little price targets. We hit our targets of 3,200 Ethereum, 46 Bitcoin, and 14.5 Doge. So now we bust through those levels. I kind of want to, give some perspective into what we might see next, leading into the crypto space. So once again, I want to thank everyone for joining up tonight. And if you could, please remember to smack that like button for your boy. Greatly helps out with the algorithm, guys. So that's what we got for Luna. Open the gate with Luna. I want to get to Bitcoin, kind of talk about what went down today. So Bitcoin had a pretty massive explosion here off the 4-hour chart. Green candle straight up from that 44 to 46. So that was pretty much a technical breakout level. And once we got it, that 44 to 46, we smashed through two levels of resistance pretty quickly. And then we're able to get up to 47,611 within the last 4 hours of this candle. So kind of retracing a little bit. I can about imagine we're going to retest. I was expecting a 47, which we're below that right now, but maybe 46.5. We might be looking for a retracement to or 46.7. But nonetheless, let's pull up the 30-minute chart, kind of get an idea what's going on. Really nice pop within that 30-minute time frame. And then we just kept ascending for a little bit. Now we're starting to flatline and consolidate. Looks like a little bit of consolidation. You had another little high volume candle right here in the middle of all this. So that looked pretty well as too. But we're looking for a 14 bounce, and we could see a continuation. I would like to see some type of consolidation, maybe a little uptrend, just to kind of maintain what we're already building off of right here with the hype. So the hype is definitely back in the crypto space right now in the short term. But we need to pay attention to the overall market sentiment and continue watching what's going on in the market. But everything's looking pretty good right now. How's it going, Rick? Very green day for me and Dogecoin, moving big. Good to see you, man. What's up, Bear? Great to see you. Meta Zach. It's all good, man. I'll get with you after the stream, Meta Zach. Hey, Matt, happy to see the markets moving. I am too, Nick, bro. I really am happy. I couldn't be happier, man. I mean, we hit our price targets that we talked about. So we're going to go over some more price targets. So now we bust 32 and we're maintaining that. Will we see a retracement? Quite possibly to some of these levels where, we might retest the 50 here shortly. We rode the 50 right here and had an explosion. So it's still looking really bullish in my opinion. And now's not the time to be bearish still. So we had another leg up, guys. Let's see how we can treat it this week. It might be a little bit of sideways trading this week with a little uptrend. That's what I'm hoping for. And then maybe see how the rest of, end of the week starts to treat us heading into next weekend. So kind of what I'm expecting here for Bitcoin. So there's not much in the way between here and 50,000. So if we can, build up some momentum to where we can consolidate above this level right here at 46.5, pretty much 46.6, where I got some type of support / resistance, and we're maintaining it. We got a couple, quite a few 30-minute candles where we're starting to turn trade sideways for a bit. If we can't maintain this bullish activity right here, I don't see why we can't maintain a little upwards pattern. I'd like to see a little upwards pattern right here. Maybe start retesting 47.5 and then starting to trade a little sideways, head up a little bit more. It's going to come up and down. Remember that, guys. I'm expecting a 14 exponential retest here shortly, which is 46,594. And I'm kind of hoping that we, get a bounce off that level right there. So we'll see what happens with that. But, it's not out the gate to say that we'll have a 45.5 retest, but I'm really hoping that we get this 46.5 and we start to bounce. So looking a lot better, guys. I'm super excited about this week. Look at the 5-minute chart. Just really, really nice price action, 47,611. So we're definitely getting back on track here, guys. That consolidation with a little uptrend, you see what it leads to, massive spike. So that's kind of what I want to see right here. And we're already starting to kind of see it, man. We have, it tried to consolidate for a minute. It tried to break out again. So it definitely has the volume, definitely has the steam. So I am looking for another possible break to the upside, and this time might bring us up to 49, possibly 50,000. And I don't think it's too far-fetched to say we'll see 50,000 before this pump is said and done. And that's completely up to you if you want to take profits when you see the market hit 50,000, because that is an absolute really big psychological number for the market as a whole. So I'm going to put 50,000 flat right here. Boom. I got it dead on 50,050 cents. That'll have to do for tonight. But what's up, Alex, Martial Law, Turbo Fireman? Good to see y'all. So that's what I'm expecting here in the next couple of days. We might see a little retracement, a dip below 45.5. We might have to rethink our strategy, but that's the levels that I'm basically foreseeing, 45.5 and 50,000. So I'm a lot more bullish right now. I think we're going to start to retest 48, 49. But watch, the market's going to get a little tricky when we get between 49 and 50,000. I do think we'll see a 49,000 test, but the real watch time is going to be between 49,000 and 50,000 to see what the overall sentiment, like, do we slow down? We start seeing a lot of selling pressure, a lot of sell walls at 50,000. We'll just have to see as it goes. We saw a lot of sell walls at 45. And when we finally got that major break, look what happened. So I'm expecting quite a few sell walls. I haven't looked at it personally, but the other day I looked, they had quite a few at 50,000, and 45 was the major one. So we got over that major sell wall, popped up again, and we're looking good, guys. We really are. We're looking really, really nice for this week. So I'm super excited. Alex, how you doing, bro? Lady Robin, whatever, good to see you. Ethereum treating me good. Ethereum, yeah, let's pull up some Ethereum, and then we'll get to some Dogecoin, because Dogecoin had a great day. And look, if Bitcoin can start retesting those levels that we just talked about in between 49 and 50, your altcoins are going to prosper from it too. But I'm saying watch the market very closely between 49 and 50, which I do think will get that test, is to say if that's the peak of this run right here. We don't know. Nobody knows the top, but we just have to try to pay very close attention. That way we can, look to capitalize and take profits at the top this time. So as of right now, crypto's still a strong hold. Ethereum too as well right here. When Bitcoin exploded, it pretty much shot us from 31 all the way up to 32.50, and then had a nice bounce right here, maybe a little FOMO bounce, and we're on a nice ascending level of support. Started to bounce off that 50 here off the 5-minute. Let's check the 30-minute. Really nice price action. Waiting to get above 33.50. 33.25 we stopped at off this top. So not quite hitting that level of resistance, but just underneath it, and we look like we're heading for it. So if we can get a break over that, I don't see why Ethereum doesn't hit 3,500. I think we're going to end up getting that out of this pump easily. So 35 to 38 would be, if Bitcoin was touching that 50,000 mark, 49, 50,000, I think we'll start to see that 38 level for Ethereum. But as right now, we're currently maybe even into tomorrow, we could start talking about 33.50 and above for Ethereum. And on the way down, looking for a 3,200 retest. That was that technical level where that was really keeping us down. So I'll be keeping an eye on it. The one and only Zach. Just bum. Thank you very much for that $5. Make you holla, super chat, bro. Really appreciate you, man. Thank you very much. Hope you had a great weekend. Hope you're doing absolutely fantastic. Just like Alex says, fantastic day, bro. Everybody's making money. It's looking good today. I'm liking Ethereum Classic. Ethereum Classic is sitting. Did it hit 50? That was our price target for Ethereum Classic. in the short-term game here. We hit 51.34, starting to see some retracement. 51.34. We didn't have that level marked. Can't always hit it perfect. So we tried to break through that 50 level and then came right back down within a 30-minute time frame. Let's check the 5-minute chart. So you can see here we did not get a 5-minute candle open and close over that level of resistance, so we got rejected, of course. But it's looking pretty strong. We could end up coming back for another retest of 50 cents. 50.71 actually, but 50 is pretty much the psychological number for it, I would have to say. But somewhere within that 50 to 50.70 range right here, you got some pretty good resistance. So if we can break above that, 52 is definitely inbound. We didn't quite get 52 here, but that was because we got rejected pretty much. You want to look for a 5-minute candle opening and closing over a level of resistance to get a little break confirmation. So I like what I'm seeing here off the charts for Ethereum Classic. We are bouncing off the 50, which, you know, since we started pumping, we haven't had another retest until just, you know, about 35 minutes ago. So we might ride this thing up for a little bit and then look for 50. You know, you might be staring at 50 in the face tomorrow. It's at 49.08, but anything could happen. I mean, if the market would explode like it did earlier today, we could definitely start seeing some higher numbers tonight. But I'm kind of anticipating, you know, the market's going to, you know, have a little ascending level of support. A lot of people getting excited about crypto again. They're starting to dump a little bit in. Plus, you got tax money rolling into the system. So I'm not surprised we're seeing these pumps again, same time as we were last year. So I think it's been a year now that we've been streaming. So really appreciate y'all always sticking with me. But yes, Ethereum Classic in a short, man, is looking absolutely lovely. I'm really digging what I'm seeing here. And I do think you're set up for 50 retest. Real quick, sorry, I'm jumping ahead of myself. On the way back down for Ethereum Classic, you are testing that 50, but then you have that $48 retest, which we might go through. That was that technical breakout level 48. You know, we hit it there. I think we had a test back here. 48 got rejected. So if 48 was tough for Ethereum Classic, I wouldn't be surprised if we see some market retracement. We would see 48, and then maybe the top end of that being 50. If we get the break, I think we'll see 52. And then there's not much in the way between 52 and 58. So if Bitcoin's touching 50, I think you'll see Ethereum Classic touching 58,000. I mean, $58. 58,000. Think of Bitcoin here. All right, so let's roll up some Dogecoin, the people's coin, our favorite coin over here. Really, really nice. Same as Bitcoin, same as the rest of the crypto space. That level right here that we were waiting for a breakout for was 1450. We talked about possibly hitting it. We finally got that price target. So now that we got that break over it, and really, really healthy. I mean, you saw some pretty good buying volume here and then here, but it sold off pretty quickly. I was surprised, and then it popped right back, and we've been in a pretty nice ascending level of support. So a little bit of selling pressure here on Dogecoin. You know, people taking profits. They might have been holding it for a long time, holding the bag, or just took some quick swing trade profits. You know, that's usually how the game goes. But it is looking absolutely beautiful right here. 1455 was the top of this candle. 1489, I'm sorry, 5 minutes ago. So Dogecoin really on the verge of still breaking out right here. We might watch this here for a few minutes and see if we can get this 15 retest, which it looks like we're heading for right now. So we hit 1489. I would have to argue, you know, you could, if you get a good little bit of buying pressure stepping in, 15 cents is pretty tough, man. I think that's going to be a pretty tough level for us right here. So I am watching it closely. Yeah, I sent out the alert in the Discord as soon as Bitcoin started ripping. Hopefully y'all got that, just to let y'all know to get excited. But the market's definitely looking good. Noticing that the pullbacks aren't as severe as before after pumps on Doge. Yes, Nick, and that's super important to look at, man, because when you don't see those immediate drops to where pretty much where, let me pull this up here off the, I can show you off the 4-hour chart. So these, I guess that's an example. These a consolidation phase, big spike, and then you can always buy back in cheaper than where it was before. That was the trend for Doge for quite some time, man, and a lot of people were getting fed up with Doge. I mean, look, the big spike here, dropped down by a little bit cheaper. Big spike here, dropped down by a little bit cheaper. That was the trend for Dogecoin for the longest. We haven't quite seen it yet. Now we're starting to see these higher highs and higher lows which are looking freaking nice right here. So you didn't quite, see the typical selling pressure you're seeing with Doge, and I think it's because the market's reacting to how Bitcoin is. So I think a lot more people are bullish right now, guys, and now's not the time to be bearish whatsoever. Now's the time to feed off the energy and look to make some profits. But look at the hindsight. The 4-hour chart, that's pretty steep. I'm thinking retracement time. We retraced quite a bit here, 14 all the way to 12.75. So we could be in the midst of seeing some retracement into Monday and Tuesday. But let's try to hold some support and consolidate. Would be the best case scenario to where we start to hopefully see some profits really come to light once we can break this 15, which we are setting up for. We'll probably get a bounce off the 50 here, off the 1-minute chart, and then have a continuation tonight until we ultimately hit this 15-cent mark, I'm thinking. And then after that, pretty much 15.35, you have some resistance. And then after that, I think Bitcoin would be touching 50,000 if we would see 16-cent Doge here. That's kind of the whole gist of the market, kind of how I gave you Ethereum, the breakout points. There's not much. That's just because crypto fell so quickly. So you're going to see a lot of the same stuff around all the cryptos right now, all the top cryptos at least. I know you get those weird runners here and there, but all the top cryptos right now are pretty much following Bitcoin to a T, and that's because Bitcoin makes up so much of the market cap overall. So not surprised by it. We are seeing healthy pullbacks. Maybe get a retest of the 50. It's probably due for one. It always goes back to retest it. Maybe dips a little bit below. But when we dip below that 50 here, extremely bullish because we bounced right off this level of support at 1450. Dipped right below it, but the bulls said, nope, we're not going back down. We're going up. And we have pretty nice little confirmation pump right here off of that. So looking extremely healthy right now, guys. Could break out at any moment. Starting to get a pretty good, nice 1-minute candle here. Looking for a 15-cent test. I do think we're going to get it here shortly. Let me pop on the music. But how are you guys doing? Really great to see y'all. Get some water. I can't talk that long without taking a sip. So, RW, how are you doing? Looking, loving the upward momentum. Yeah, I totally agree with you. I couldn't agree more. As of right now, the Crypto Fear and Greed Index is currently sitting at 60. And that is significant, guys. We haven't seen it sitting at 60 in quite some time. I mean, look at the past couple months. Last month, extreme fear. The last week, we were sitting in fear. Neutral yesterday. Now look at the greed today. So we'll see what happens tomorrow. But man, the time to buy was in the red. Now we're looking at the green, and now we're starting to see some green in our portfolio. So very important. That's why I show that indicator each and every night here off the stream, where you can check it yourself. That's just Bitcoin's Fear and Greed Index. But here we go, guys. 1490 just broke another top right here. Let's see if we can get some momentum for a 15-cent retest here on Dogecoin here in the next couple of minute candles. What's up, Randy? How you doing, brother? Nice. It's nice. These pumps are very nice, no doubt. I'm looking at XLF bonds and how the DYX dollar performs via the Hawks are in the process of doing. It'll mean a lot. Yeah, man. S-Hall, I didn't get a chance, dude. I saw your message about the stock for Monday. I'm gonna have to check it out here in a few minutes, man. But I did see it. I just didn't get a chance to research it. So Turbo Fireman posted a Discord. So yeah, guys, if you're not part of the Discord, hop in there, man. 100% free for free. Never charge you nothing over here. Kella C saying great. It is nice to be melting up, SO. I have to agree with you, man. It's nice to see some profits. 14.93. Let's go, baby. 15-cent retest coming in. 15-cent is incoming. And boy, if we break it 15.30, I think we could potentially see 15.35 here tonight off of Doge. If we get this break, 14.95, 14.96. Getting a little excited here, man, but Dogecoin is back on the move, guys. 14.97. What's it about to do? What's it gonna do? 14.97. We got a super chat coming in from my boy Just Bum. Once again, thank you for that $5 make you holla super chat. You the best, man. Appreciate you, man. Really do. I really do appreciate that, bro. Means a lot, man. Y'all are like fam to me, so You know, I know I didn't stream for the past 2 nights, man. I had to take a little break just to get my mental health straight, man. It takes a lot out of you doing these live streams, but I do it for y'all, and I do it for the 15-cent fucking test we're about to get right here. I do think we're about to break. Let's see what we get. But thank you very much, Just Bum, for that $5 super chat, my friend. You can see 15 cents is big time resistance. So what might happen here? We might see a retracement to that 14, but is starting to flip back green right here, 14.97. They are fighting for this 15-cent retest. Might have a little sell wall. Let me check it on the back burner and see what we're looking at as far as sell walls on Dogecoin right now. About imagine we're seeing pretty good resistance here at 15 cents. So let me pull this up. Give me 1 second, guys. It's not wanting to load for me. Yeah, so quite a bit of selling pressure right now at 15 cents. We also have quite a bit of buying pressure right here at 14.96. So it could definitely fight right here. So this you're definitely seeing a fight here in the short term right now. But Dogecoin looking for this breakout. Are we gonna see it? I think might be seeing a little reversal right here. Let's get that break to the moon. You already know Kella C. Dogecoin is our favorite. We got AVAX above 90, guys. We got Solana 106 above 100. We're gonna pull up the Solana charts here shortly. Hopefully you guys realize the potential they have in Solana. Litecoin back to 129. Remember we were seeing it was 89 bucks. The importance of buying the dips. Matic not moving. That might be still a good opportunity right here, Matic, right? If you missed out on some of these other pumps. XRP back to 86. You know, I feel comfortable not even looking at the chart saying you probably see 90 cents here off XRP shortly. We got ADA coming in at 117, looking pretty good. Luna 90. Luna's at 94, is it? I know we just looked at it, but I forgot. Let's see. Yep, 94. So waiting and anticipating will we see this break over 15 cents here off the live stream. What might happen is we might come back to retest the 14 here, maybe dip a little bit under it and then try to rip back. But we have pretty much got a 15-cent test. So that's been for the first one in quite some time. Let's go back to 15 cents here. You know, we got rejected here before we fell out to 10. So that just goes to show you how long it's been. That was actually February 19th, so a little over a month ago, before we were trending toward 15 cents, and then we were on a harsh downtrend. So here we go. 1 minute candle turned green, 14.97. Like I said, I just looked at level 2s, guys. There is a lot of buying pressure at 14.95 and 96, and then also a lot of selling pressure here at 15. So we're about to see which one wins this fight. Ultimately, I think the bulls will get it. We'll get that 15 cents, and then I'd like to see us maintain that 15 heading into tomorrow. So I hope Bit pumps hard, and then Doge will get wild. Dogecoin wild. Dogecoin gone wild. That's what we're hoping for, man. For me, Bitcoin range is 26 to 56, and Doge is 8 to 22. Could get crazy. Hey, that's not so crazy, man. I mean, that is a very wide price pattern, but I mean, look, SL, you're not too far off, bro, because if you could buy around, you know, 30,000 and then, you know, sell towards the 50,000, I mean, dude, you're doing all right for yourself as a trader, even as a swing trader. You know, I know a lot of people that just buy and hold. That's fine. That's the way they like to trade, because, you know, they get a little nervous. They don't want to, you know, buy the dip and sell the rip, but that's okay, man. You know, people who have been long-term investing for the longest time, that's a good strategy too. But, you know, I'm getting more hell-bent on taking profits off these rips and buying back in a little bit cheaper, because that's just been the trend, guys. That's honestly the smartest strategy that I'm seeing right now. Even with your long-term, even if you like me, you have a long-term and then a swing trade account, why not do it, man? Take your profits and buy back in a little bit cheaper. So waiting for this retest, not quite getting it right now. 14.92, the bulls will kind of win it. We'll probably get the 14 bounce and then go up for that 15 retest here. For me, be cool if Doge rips to $1, wouldn't it? Absolutely, man. I still stand firm. I think, eventually we'll see well past $1 on Doge. I just think that's the longevity of the play right there. So long term, I do believe Doge is going to be much higher than $1. It just might take quite a while to play out. But we'll keep reporting, keeping you guys on top of the 10-day charts, and trying to keep you guys up to date with what's going on in the markets right now. Let's take a peek at the futures real quick. Kind of take a look for the stock market tomorrow. Dow futures are down slightly. S&P down. NASDAQ is down slightly. Let's see. Hershey Company is actually up a little bit. Let's see. Crude is down. Brent is down. Natural gas is up slightly. Might be a little bit of red day in the market. We'll see how it goes. I'm sure you'll have your runners. Bitcoin futures slightly positive, so that's good to see. For the most part, everything's looking pretty red. Not a lot of green out here. Let me see. Let me see all U.S. stocks and take a peek while we're waiting for Doge to get his stuff together. Consumer durables are up 6.6%. Stocks fall under that category as much as MSN, Emerson Radio Corp, and then Skyline Champion Corporation. So we might take a look at those two for tomorrow. I'm doing the same, Matt. Hey, do not blame me, bro. I don't blame you whatsoever, man, because we had plenty of opportunities when XRP was trading between $1 and $1.30. We could have took profits, all day, every day. That was swing trader heaven. Now, take it, I was just, pretty much adding up at $1 and then, watching it rise to 130. But, I told you I'm about to get a little bit more aggressive. We're going to start taking some profits. That's why I've been giving everybody these short-term price predictions instead of long-term, because, it's cool. Any YouTuber can come out here and say, hey, it's going to 100K end of the year, blah, blah, blah. I said that last year and it didn't happen. I'll just be completely real with y'all. But, I'm still optimistic we'll see 100,000 Bitcoin. It's just going to take a little while to get us there. And then, it takes for me coming out here and giving short-term plays, and also preaching the longevity of holding crypto as a whole, because that is super important in itself. But it's also super important to take advantage of the market. When you see these big pumps off of crypto, you want to take you some profits too, because you can always buy back in a little bit cheaper. Even off this pump we're seeing right now, guys, we're going to see pretty big retracement. And that's what we are looking for each and every night. And that's the importance of hitting that subscribe button so you can stay up to date with the community, because we are watching for this top off this pump right here. And we are looking to take some profits when we get to that point, because we want everybody to capitalize as much as they can. We're out here for the retail investors, which are each and every one of us. So it's kind of early. Yeah, absolutely. OMG. Good to see you in the chat. Just reading off of what we're looking at here off the stream tonight. I think it'll be a pretty decent day for stocks. Could be a little red, slightly redder than green, but overall market sentiment. Hope we have a great day tomorrow. 15-cent test right here. 15-cent Dogecoin. What's gonna happen, guys? 15 cent. Could we see a little breakout all the way to 15.35? We're about to find out. This is a technical breakout level for Doge. Depending on how strong we break through, if we get the break, would tell us a lot about what's about to happen. Oil, bonds, and Federal Reserve note week. Yeah, we're gonna have to pay attention this week, man. 100%. We have to pay very close attention. A lot of stuff happening in the market. It's kind of early. Okay, I already read that. Let's see some rockets. Just dropping them rockets in the chat. We need Dogecoin above 15 cents, guys. What's gonna happen? 15.01. It has a lot of selling pressure, but that 14 is getting tight. Even if we get rejected here, I think, we might get that bounce off that 14 and then look to get the break. So we'll see what happens. So overall, guys, bullish. And as a community, we call some pretty damn good plays. And I'm really, really happy for us. It's continuing to ride upwards and upwards and upwards, but I'm looking for the reversal to the downside. That way we can take some profits, buy back in just a little bit cheaper. So, real quick, what else is approaching a level 46.7. I think we had support at Bitcoin. 3,300 pretty much for Ethereum. I like that nice even number right there. So bounce off to 14. Let's see what's happening. See if we can get that bounce right now. Meta Zach redeeming that Doge. Good to see you still in the chat, bro. River Bear screaming he's bullish. Yeah, I think now's a pretty safe bet to be bullish right now, guys. I am extremely bullish. Here we go, 15 cents once again. We are getting some volume. I think we might get the break right here. Let's see what happens. It could bust through and go on a little bit of a run, guys. So 15 cents flat right now. Let's see what happens. But other than that, guys, I hope you had a really, really good weekend. Hope everybody had a great end to their weekend. And I really do appreciate y'all tuning in tonight. And if I could ask y'all, please just hit the like button for your boy. I would greatly, greatly appreciate it. And if you know somebody who wants to join the fam, like, reach out to them. Tell them about Matt's Market. Tell them about what we're doing here. I would greatly appreciate that too as well. It kind of really helps out. You can't grow a community by yourself. And I realize that. And I thank each and every one of y'all for everything y'all do over here. 1501 for Dogecoin, up 3.63% here off the Weeble charts. 1501 could be staring at a little breakout pattern right here if everything goes well. What's up, Midwest Picker? Great to see you, man. 815. I don't know why I just thought about Apecoin, but I'm about to check it out, see what it's doing. Trying to turn green right here. Big sell wall at 15 cents. We're trying to eat that up right now here off the live stream. OMG says Bitcoin is sold at 60K and bought back at 34. Looks good for me at the moment. That's what's up, OMG. You got to take your profits. Very good stuff right there. Rick never drops rockets, so my boy Rick is dropping these rockets. We need to get this fucking pump. Here we go, baby. 1502, 1503 here off the live stream. Could pump as much as 5% if we get this technical breakout here tonight off the live stream. Would be cool if Doge jumps, man. It would be absolutely fucking awesome right here tonight. Midwest Picker, hope you're well, man. I hope you are well. I hope you and the family are doing great, man. Thank you very much for tuning in tonight, bro. I can't tell you how much I appreciate it. And guys, look, I'm gonna drop the 100% free Discord. If y'all are not in there, we really would love you to join. 100% free. Will remain that way. Everything we do for y'all is free. So 1503, top of that candle. 1501, retesting 15. So lots and lots of selling pressure, but I don't think they can stop it, bro. If they really wanted to stop it, they could, but I think they're letting it go. And, you know, we might get that 14 bounce right here and then look to break through it and signify a true break. It's looking pretty nice right now. Dogecoin Mars is ripping up 20% for 24 hours. I think Dogecoin will hit 1 cent in a few years. Rick is actually pretty heavy into Dogecoin Mars. Let's pull up Dogecoin real quick. I'll get this pulled up here. Let me drag that off the screen real quick. That way I'm not blocking the Doge charts, and I'll get Dogecoin pulled up. All right. So safe to say, really nice price explosion off of Dogecoin right here. And you peaked above these tops within this area right here, which is a very good sign. And you're trying to come back down right now to retest this as support. So I think if you can consolidate above that level right there, it'll look pretty good. If not, you'll probably drop back to that that 929 range. But it is looking absolutely pretty nice right here. Really nice pump, stair step up. It's actually mimicking what the crypto market did. It is up well 15% today. So looking very good, man. Another one I would remain, I mean, the chart looks beautiful. I would remain bullish on it to the max. Dogecoin, I have 4 billion. What's up, Bullfrogging? Let me see. Let me take one more quick peek. I'm gonna bring it back over here for our boy Rick. So pull up 4-hour chart. I think Meta Zach was playing Dogecoin too. I think he made some pretty good profits off of it. Really big spike, so I'm a little iffy about it. Maybe taking some profits here. but you know, you could run up to 11.53. I think you'll at least get 11.37 maybe out this pump, and then maybe see a pretty good retracement. But you're gonna have some type of retracement here shortly. This is one 4-hour candle straight up, so just keep that in mind. But the market is doing looking really bullish right now, and we are seeing some really nice levels. So maybe get a retest of 984, 950 range. But other than that, the market's looking extremely healthy right now, guys. 14.98 for Doge, starting to retest at 14 again, like we just talked about. So we might get a nice little buy come in, and then look to pump the market up a little bit. So what's up, Challenge Bros? How you doing, bro? Welcome to the channel, man. Welcome to Mass Market. I'm your host. I'm not on camera tonight, but that's all good. Dude, if you got any questions, you got any cryptos you want me to look at, just feel free to let me know. But I'd appreciate it, bro, if you would hit that subscribe button for your boy. Join up with the fam, bro. I dropped 100% free Discord in the chat. Also, check out my Twitter handle. I'll drop you a follow back. So, welcome to the show, man. OMG says China stocks slide as Shanghai lockdown deepens growth concerns. Yeah, I haven't been paying as much attention to that, to the COVID stuff as I should be. So I need to look into that tonight here off the live stream. YouTube gets a little funny when you start talking about that. So I will be reading into it. Check out what's going on in that spectrum, because that could, you know, definitely affect our markets over here. My favorite crypto by far says RW, go Doge. Absolutely, bro. It is looking extremely healthy here. Dip below the 14 is not terrible, guys. We dip below it every now and then when we're on this pretty nice run up we're seeing. So a nice reversal here off the next 1 minute candle would be what we're looking for. If not, we're going to see that 50 exponential, and that would just mean 15 cents is our ultimate level of resistance here in the short term. So 50 exponential here off the 1 minute at 14.86. We're already starting to turn this next 1 minute candle green. So that 14 started to flat though. So I don't know if we'll see it tonight. I am hopeful. Hopefully we'll get this nice little pump breakthrough over 15, and we'll get fucking crunk here on the live stream, because that's what I'm waiting for right now. Max Level, Real Health. What's happening, Max Level Degenerate? Good to see you, bro. Hello, Pencil Man. I like the stream, but not this pencil dude. Just from Matt, always dropping that knowledge. Appreciate you, bro. Look, I will move Pencil Boy. Pow. He gone. He gone. Okay. That market looks like you're shot on. Hey, bro. It's all good, bro. Can you look at ERN? Yeah, bro, I can pull it up for you. Is that something you're invested in? ERN. So let's pull it up here, bro. See what it's looking like. Up 0.63% off the day. Got a nice buy signal coming in off the yesterday. So got a nice buy signal coming in off of TradingView, man. Currently at $5.76 and a really nice ascending level of support. I would say you have pretty decent support at 550. We'll go ahead and mark that for you right there. I think 550 is looking pretty freaking decent. If I can get to it, there we go, 550. And ultimately you're waiting for 590 to maybe give you a $6 retest. We'll just put that at $6. 590, I think you'll get that $6 retest. But man, this is looking pretty nice. Starting to get that buy signal. Gave you a sell signal right here before it fell off. So TradingView, pretty good for it. I can't argue with it, but lots of ups and downs right here. Down, up. But starting to look a lot better with the rest of the market. I mean, the market is starting to recover here, so I'm optimistic what happens this week. Just hit it, man. Here to watch Doge after my big L on Wish. I'm sorry I had to take an L, bro. So yeah, here we go, guys. 15 cents was a major level of resistance here. Could be a technical breakout level. I think if we get that break over 15, you could get a pretty nice push up to 15.35 pretty quickly. There's not much in the way because back in last year, same time frame, you know, we shot straight up. So there's not much in the way right there. So I do think we could possibly be facing a pretty nice little breakout level right here for 15 cents Doge. And then of course Bitcoin's coming down a little bit, so might just overall market sentiment might not be there quite here tonight. Might be while we're all sleeping here, depending on where you are in the world. But we're starting to see a little reversal before the 50. Let's see what happens here. Possible 47 Bitcoin coming. Yeah, I'd like to see 47 and hold it, and then maybe do some type of consolidation. I think this calls for some Ciroc. There you go, KLC. Raise it up, bro. I'm in at $4. Oh, Max level degenerate. You are a degenerate, bro. You are looking absolutely beautiful if you're in at $4. I wouldn't even be worried about it. I do think you'll have $6 incoming. And then depending on the state of the overall market in the crypto space, you know, I'm looking to take some profits here, and you know, I'm not BSing. I'm gonna take some profits off this pump that we're seeing. So 15 cents acting as hard resistance here for Doge is what it is. What's up, Lindsay Lenz? Look at FRGE, please. Let me pull this up here off this screen. Okay, so OMG, real quick, they have a stock FRGE. Is that what you're referring to? And we're starting to see a nice little bounce here off of Doge, so that's looking better. FRGE. They got Forge Global Holdings. And I hate when Webull does this, but it is what it is. Kind of gives you a little choppy, but if this is what you're referring to, FRGE. It was up 50% on Friday. Another 2.67% here in aftermarket hours. Let's zoom back out. I assume that's what you're talking about. Traded at $9 forever until it finally broke up. So big pump. Cool. That was in the 22nd. It flew to 26, and came back down to 12, and shot back up again to 23. And now we're consolidating. It's looking good. It really is. After these big pumps, you're seeing some pretty good sells. Didn't quite break down, actually reversed right here, and now you know, it might be gearing up for another retest of 26.90. But you know, if I was in this, I would be I'd be watching it pretty closely. It's probably gonna be pretty volatile tomorrow. Probably have a lot of volume stepping into this, so I'll keep an eye on it. It's going on my watch list 100%. Could be a runner tomorrow, but might be like a profit taking runner, you know. You get that break and just sell the rips off that thing. Also about to pop if BTC maintains this level. Absolutely, man. And another thing we could possibly look at for tomorrow is crypto mining stocks. So BITF, Bitfarms could be a pretty nice mover tomorrow. Ended the day 373, 384 aftermarket hours, 2.95% aftermarket hours. That's a pretty cheap price for Bitfarms right there. Let's pull it up here off the charts. I know I still got some, Les Webull took them down. I know I still got some support and resistance levels here on Bitfarms. So $4 flat, still treating as resistance, but could be making a pretty good push tomorrow to 4, and then, you know, pretty big gap, I do believe, 427 in between that. Yeah, so I'm expecting Bitfarms maybe even tomorrow to hop back between 4 and 450 channel that we have drawn up here. So be a pretty nice day for Bitfarms, being that crypto ran over the weekend. That was one of our really good plays that we used to Bitfarms, and then a few other ones that you can play over the weekends that do really well when Bitcoin runs over the weekend. We got HUD 8 mining, another good one. Probably gonna see a pretty nice little pop tomorrow between 5-10%. 634 here. You do have some resistance. I should have some levels drawn. Yeah, so you're trending well below that level right here. That 13 level where we're hoping to maintain, we broke to the downside. So here in the short term, 850, you could see you got some pretty good resistance. So we might be making a move maybe to get back to that 850 range. And then you got a couple levels right after that, 9 and then 1050. So we'll touch base on it, but I do think HUT is going to make a pretty nice pop and hop back in this channel tomorrow. Might be a quick guaranteed swing trade of 5-10%, kind of what I'm feeling. So I'm going to be on the lookout for that too as well tomorrow. Dogecoin starting to go up a little bit. Let's see what's going on here. 1491, bouncing off that 50. We'll see if we get a retest here shortly, guys. Challenge Bros. Not sure if you know anything about Wish. Just wanted to see what you think of their charts. Yeah, let's pull it up, man. Give me 1 second. I'll get this pulled up for you. Why is it not coming up on here? Give me 1 second. I'll get it pulled up. I just gotta make sure it's not a crypto, because they have cryptos out there that I've. So you're referring to the stock? That would be correct, huh? Because they do have a stock Wish, which is this sucker right here. But they do have a crypto that is named My Wish. So let me know in the chat, man. Sometimes we do stocks and crypto here, so sometimes I just gotta make sure I'm looking at the right one, because I'll go on a rant. They're like, that's not even what we were talking about, and it turns out to be a pretty good play sometimes. So I do like getting off topic a little bit, but not too much. So just let me know in the chat, man. DGB is a crypto that seems to be running. So Challenge Bros, is it the stock Wish? Just let me know. DGB is a crypto that is running. Let me pull it up real quick. Okay, cool. Give me 1 second, Challenge Bros. I'll take a look at it for you, my dude. Yeah, I mean, look at this thing popping. I don't see how it says it's down 2%. This thing had a pretty massive pump, but TradingView resets different times than Webull. So really nice bull flag coming off of this. Right now you got pretty good resistance at 4120 at 4 cents. And you got pretty good support at 3652. So might be a good opportunity. Could be looking to break to the upside, but we'll just see how the overall market actually reacts. But really nice looking chart here. Really nice break to the upside, nice ascending level of support, break to the upside, and probably another explosion with the rest of the crypto space. So we'll be keeping an eye on this one too as well. What's Request doing? I had Request pulled up here for some reason. Not doing too much. Nice little pop here and there. We talked about that a few times here off the live stream. Hey, thank you, Martial Law. Appreciate it, bro. That's all laughing at something. Stock. Let's check it out, bro. All right, let's take a look. Yeah, 30-minute chart. Let's pull up the 4-hour chart, because every time I pull up something new, I'm looking to hop into it, bro. Always look at the 4-hour chart, the 50, the 200, which is the yellow line, and then the 14 on the way down here is the 14. So Let's take a peek real quick. So at 14, you started to hook really hard here off the 16th, and you've been in a pretty nice ascending level of support. As of right now, you're getting a retest of that 200 here, which is currently at $2.32. Let me pull it up right here. So on Friday, down 4.92%. Where's that 200 at? 223. You're currently above it, so you did get a bounce off of it, looks like right here. Let me pull this up. 226, so not quite touching it, but that 14 is starting to flatline. So with the sell impression you had after that pump to 257, so as of right now, we'll mark 250. I like the 255. I like them even numbers right here above the pump. So could be looking for a solid retest of the 200, but that 50 is coming up. That 14 is flatlining. If you can consolidate a little bit over tomorrow, have a few little ups and downs, I do think you could be resetting yourself up for 255. But that's 160 level right here, boy. If you'd have bought that dip off that thing, you're starting to see a little reversal here. You broke this little area right here, and you kind of broke this area, and you're trying to hold it as support. So I would say anything above 240. 230 looking pretty solid, man. So 230 to 255, a break below 230 could get a little bearish on you, but I'm gonna mark that 230 level pretty much where you're sitting now in aftermarket hours. So if you get a pretty nice little pump tomorrow, you could definitely see it at 250. Then after that, 270, and then ultimately $3 off this thing. So 270, you got some tops right there. Right here, $3. So on the way back down, pretty decent support at $2. So downside, you could be looking at $2, anywhere between $2 and $2.30, and then upside as high as $3 here in the, maybe even this week. So we'll see what happens with this thing. I'll keep it on my watch list. Doge coming down a little bit, a lot of selling pressure here at 15 cents. Real quick, Just Bum, thank you very much for that $5 make you holla. Let's go super chat with the Rockets, man. Thank you very much, bro, for supporting the channel. Really do appreciate you, man. Thank you very much. Let me pull up here off the 1 minute chart, kind of see what's going on. Dipping below that 50 here, guys. So really experiencing that selling pressure here at 15 cents. So kind of be on the lookout between 14 and 14.50. Nothing, I mean, if we're looking at a hard line rejection at 15, you know, we could go back to retest that 200, which is at 14.65. So could see a bit of a retracement, and quite honestly, it's due for one. We haven't touched that 200 until we broke above it right there, and then we came back, hit it here, didn't quite hit it there. We could be looking for 14.75, maybe bounce, and then look to break 15, or we could be going back to retest that 200. So still looking extremely bullish right now, either way. What's up, Benny boy? How you doing, man? Great to see you. Rick saying good to see you too, Benny. Only good vibes. Chat has about 2 minute delay to your real time. Yeah, it's got a little bit of a delay, man. A little bit of a delay, so I appreciate y'all bearing with me. Low roller scratcher, how you doing? Dogecoin Mars is pumping today. It's looking pretty good, man. Looking pretty freaking decent. OMG's Clover and CLVR W nice profits Friday. I heard something about Clover was pumping. Or Cleaver, sorry. So yeah, really nice. Man, this thing looks nice. It was up 50% here on Friday, up another I'm sorry, 143%. I was looking at Forge, still up there. Really nice volume, down 10% aftermarket hours. This would be definition of FOMO here on Monday. You're probably going to see extreme volume. You know, down to the downside. I think 260 is a pretty good spot, but I would look to maybe take me some profits if I was holding this thing back from $2. I mean, you're up 143%. Maybe secure my original investment, let the rest ride on house money. That would be what I would do here. So you kind of got a channel trending between 420 and 259 right now. It's pretty much 260. So we'll see what happens. You're riding the topper end of that channel. A little bit of downtrend, but pretty much picture perfect consolidation. So could be looking to break to the upside once again. What you got going for it is the consolidation, which favors the bulls, and you also have these three moving averages all converged on each other, and it could be looking to set up the next trend, either break to the upside or break to the downside. Maybe a little break to the downside. You are trading below that 200, so we'll see what happens with that, but I'll keep my eye on it. Good stuff if you made some 10 days off of that. So it was a bullish day, bro. Bitcoin 47, absolutely. We are starting to break out. Could start seeing that reversal here, dip below that 50 exponential here on Doge. Exactly what it does. So still healthy, really healthy pullback here off the 1 minute. Just waiting to see if we get that 15-cent break. 47 and then 33.15. The market's starting to get back on track here off the live stream. It's a weed stock, and yeah, okay, I got you. 143%. Wow. Yeah, that's big. 47 again. So Benny, hopefully you holding tight, bro. Hopefully you making some pretty good profits off these pumps, man. 87 now off of XRP, looking nice, looking really freaking nice for XRP. Ethereum Classic still holding up really strong. Algo is another one that's probably going to attempt a $1 to 110 retest. Algo is pretty comfortable trading at 130. It was for the longest, so I'm looking at that one. BAT, basic attention token, underneath $1, still a good banger for your buck, but having a pretty nice run up from where we're currently sitting at. So let's check out FTM, because I'm always looking at Phantom. And I told you guys here on the live stream, I'll tell you again, I missed the $1 buy-in by 3 cents. We're now at 145, looking really strong, guys. So Phantom could be looking for 150 here if Doge can get above 15. Depending on what Bitcoin's doing, we're trying to maintain 47. So VET today, yeah, let's see what it did, man. Up 16.17%, all the way back to 7 cents, guys. So VET, man, last year at this time was trading pretty comfortably, 12 to, almost a year ago, it was 25 cents. So what's really interesting, you go back, and this is what these charts are good for, the 1 year ago chart. We were looking at the verge of, April 1st, April Fool's was really the day when April took off, man. I mean, VET just exploded, man. So VET could be a pretty good investment for potential quick profit taking time. This was all the way to May. That major run up, you saw profit taking, but you came back. And that's kind of what the overall market did. I mean, you had good pump up and then try to recover and then fell out. And that's what leads a lot of cryptos to these dead spaces where you have some decent pops here when crypto does well, but nothing like this pump right here, which we saw last year and almost a year ago to this date. So we need to be watching for April Fool's Day. I think that's going to start to bring some fun back in the market. So we'll see. But guys, look, that's what we got for price targets here coming up. It's looking extremely well for the market. I'm glad we saw a price explosion today. Bitcoin's retesting 47 right here. I mean, what else can you say? If you were buying a dip, you're sitting pretty freaking tight right now. So I'm very happy for everybody, and this is what we do the channel for. So we'll be looking for a spot for some possible pretty good rejections. Actually, Dogecoin coming up on 15 cents here once again, 14.97 currently. Could break out here at 15 if we get enough volume, which if we got a rejection, we come back and reload for a break. That'd be pretty freaking cool to see. Pretty good price explosion here off of Doge. Might see it here. I'm gonna wait it out. I'm gonna wait to see if we get 15-cent retest and then break to the downside. So let me know in the comment section, guys. Y'all feeling bullish or bearish for this week? What you feeling? Be honest too. There's no wrong answer. I'm just wondering how everybody's feeling about crypto. And let me know if you're referring to crypto or stocks. Just let me know what you're bullish or bearish on. OMG says, remember the first quarter is over, so I think it's some reason for seeing pumps at the moment. Yeah, absolutely. That's a very good point. You know, that we got tax money starting to roll in the system. I do think you got institutions that are looking to take people's tax money, so they could be causing some pretty nice buy-ins right here, because it's going to fall after this pump. It's guaranteed. We've been following the crypto market for a long time. It's going to come back down, and you know what I'm going to try to do pretty extensively here is sell the top as close as I can, based off of you know, indicators, and then look to buy back in off the dip. So S Hall says, natural gas energy play that hasn't popped yet. CTRA has my attention hardcore. Yeah, man, we'll pull it up here. Give me one quick second. Let me pull it up. CTRA. Cetera Energy up 6.97%, pretty much 7% on Friday. Hold on. We'll look at it here in a second. If this 1 minute candle reverses, we could be looking for 15 cents once again. What's up, Chase Wright? Bearish till 2024. That dude is bearish until the next halving. I don't blame you, bro. Hey, thank you for your insight, man. Thank you for dropping that. I really appreciate that. That's market sentiment right there. A lot of people are looking bearish until, you know, 2024, man. That's the next Bitcoin halving, which is absolutely lining up with the next presidential election. And it is lining up December of that year. So, Old Raven Farm, dropping a corn. Turp Lord saying, I'm bullish on Doge. Absolutely, bro. Although the Fed's starting to RB rub, doesn't sound like a turning point for Doge. Yeah, we'll see what happens periodically throughout the week. All right, so Doge not quite getting it. I'm gonna keep my eye on it while we check out CTRA for S Hall. He says he's super bullish on it. Been looking at it pretty freaking hard. Let's take a little peek, man. Get to the 4-hour chart. This thing looks beautiful, bro. Beautiful. The only thing that concerns me, man, you might be able to get a little bit cheaper here. Yeah, pretty nice freaking pump. But usually after these pumps, look what happens, man. You come back down to touch that 200. So if I'm looking for an entry point off this play, I'm going to be patient. Even if it takes me missing a pump, I will buy back in off that 200 once we get that retest. And that is currently sitting at 2404. So, but that 14's hooking up. That 15 starting to turn, and that 200 is in a nice ascending level of support right here. Looking absolutely great. You can't argue with it. I mean, it had a nice pump coming from underneath the 200 all the way to 23, fell back below it. So as of right now, 29.49 is your ultimate resistance. 29, let's just mark it 29.50. That's gonna have to do for right now. And then I think you have some pretty decent support at 26.50. That can give you a pretty decent sized channel to trade in. Even 27 flat, you got some pretty, oh, I didn't click the line. 27 flat to trade. That might give you a little channel to trade in over the weekend. I mean, it's anybody's guess. If you have a good day, you could break that 29.50. Let's go back here. 27, 29. Actually pretty hard resistance, which you're pretty much trending at right now. So depending on how the market opens tomorrow, but if you get that break over 29, you know, you're looking at some resistance here at 31 would be well, pretty much 31 flat will be your next pumping, your stop on that. And then you might trim between 31 and then 29.50 for a little bit. So we'll see how the market acts tomorrow. I think you're pretty safe between 31 and 27. You got a pretty nice little channel with a few levels in between. So we'll keep an eye on that, man. I'll add that to my watch list. I got tons of stocks and cryptos on there that I kind of go through periodically before I hop on the live stream. So I'll definitely take a look at that. I got you, it's all 100% cool, man. Although the Fed, hi Matt, sorry I missed you the last 3 days. Doge is moving slow. That's great. What's up, Michael? I took the weekend off, bro. Friday and Saturday. Spent some time with the kids. Didn't do too much, man. I had to work quite a bit, so I actually took some time off myself, man. But thank you very much for tuning back in, Mr. Michael. We always appreciate you, man. All or most energy plays are up. This one hasn't popped yet. Cool, man. I'll definitely keep it on the watch list, dude. Pretty good channel. Hopefully that helps with the TA side of things, but I'm gonna be looking. I'll keep my eye on it, man. I might take a little position in it. It's looking, but it is off a pretty good peak. So, like I said, I might wait for that 200 exponential to look for a buying opportunity off of CTRA. So, guys, we got 17 people in here. If you could please smash that like button. If you're brand new to the channel, feel free to come up in the chat. Let us know what you're thinking. If you got any stocks or cryptos you want some technical analysis done on, feel free to let me know. But I really appreciate y'all hanging out with me, waiting to see if Doge can break this 15-cent mark. Looking like it wants to, but we're not quite getting it yet. Oh, it's not good, OMG. I'm glad you didn't. Really glad you didn't. I got bet at 9 cents in September, almost back to even. That's what I'm saying, Benny. Like last year, bet took off on April 1st. So what's going to happen on April Fool's Day this year? Who knows? But if history repeats itself, you know, we could be looking at least a little bit of pump action. You know, people anticipating it's going to, you know, have a rerun of what it did last year. You know, we'll see what happens. I'm honestly really intrigued to watch what happens the first couple days in April to see if we explode out the gate like we did off a lot of cryptos. Same point we are at right now as of last year. So everything started to take off in April. So we are looking at a pretty nice spot to be buying that dip off of for the past 3 months, guys. 3 months. We did it again. We rode through 3 months of bullshit to get to a point to where everybody's starting to get excited about crypto again. And I'm happy with it. Doge should do a 69-to-1 split. The tokenomics for Doge are great, man. Dogecoin's gonna do some great stuff, man. It's just gonna take some time to get us there. Me too, it's not high enough. Well, yeah, absolutely. Never want no one getting hurt. 14.93 off of Doge, 3.11%. Not quite getting that 15 cent retest once again. Got 2 tests, but I'm optimistic. I really am, guys. Nice ascending level of support. We are hitting some traffic right here. We are riding the top end of this. I am expecting 15 cents here again shortly, maybe even in the next couple 1-minute candles. And let me know if y'all got any stocks you are specifically bullish on for tomorrow. We'll take a peek at them. Let's go to Solana, because Solana is another one. Hold on. Solana is another one that hit that price target of $100 and then kind of took off from that level right here. So you can see that $100 mark. I don't know why it keeps doing that to me. Okay, there it is. The 100 level of resistance. Once we hit that right here, we had a pretty nice pump up, technical breakout. We came back to retest it and 107, and we pretty much riding that level pretty hard. So, you know, I'm watching it. It is looking decently strong, nice real ascending level of support, but for a minute there it was making me nervous, like we were going back for a 200 exponential retest, which is currently sitting at 103, well above that 100. So we'll see if we do get that retest, but as of right now 107, so we need to mark that. That could be another little moving point for Solana right here, pretty much 108. Now let's get back to the daily chart real quick. You can see where we came from. So if we can start breaking that 108, there's not much in the way. You know, you do have some resistance at 130 and then 150. So that'd be the next 2 major levels to really start looking for. Very optimistic that we will get that off this pump, but nothing's set in stone yet. So I'm still waiting for a 108 break and then we might have a pretty clear shot to 130 here. So Solana could be a pretty big fucking mover off of crypto if Bitcoin continues on this rally. AVAX looking extremely strong, guys, extremely healthy. Pop up here, nice ascending level of support. Got rejected almost perfectly off that level of resistance at 90.50 that we drew, and then went back to 88 and then popped back above 92 and is looking strong, guys. So not much. Wait, before I say that, I haven't looked at AVAX in a while. Over 100. There's 101. Yeah, you got some traffic all the way to 110. So looking for 100 and then 110. But we are trending below 491. So a little bit weaker than what I wanted to see it at. But the chart overall looks great, guys. 30-minute chart. We're definitely climbing back in the right direction. In my opinion, seeing a reversal within this bear market right now. So the bulls are still in control firmly. For the time being, that can change very quickly, guys, and we need to be on our toes for everything. So crypto maintenance time always is, man. Dogecoin. Had to cut a tree branch. Oh, I got you. Yeah, always be careful. Yeah, hot. We'll check it out. Hot. That crypto is hot. Let's pull it up. I'm not seeing it on Trading View. Give me 1 second. Let me see if I can pull it up. That's a weird crypto to put. I typed in hot crypto and all this. Okay. Oh, you talking about? Hold on. Give me 1 second. You're talking about Hollow Chain. Yeah, that dude Johnny Stang that comes in here, he's big on that stuff, like big. I recommend if y'all haven't checked him out, Johnny Stang. You know, he's live at some pretty early in the afternoons, but he covers Hollow Chain like a mother. But yeah, he's big on that. Up 31% today. He had a pretty nice live stream too. He was covering the pump. It did its thing. I did pick up a small position. I'd have to go back and try to find my average on it, but this was a long time ago. I think it was somewhere in August, somewhere around this area right here. I did pick up, so I am a little bit down on it, but I picked it up because of his channel, and he covers it pretty. I think that's his main crypto he covers. So he gives out great information about it. So if y'all want to learn more, just let me know. I'll get you in contact. I'm bullish long term on LTC, ASTS, Litecoin, huh? What's that Litecoin doing? We haven't talked about Litecoin in a while. We haven't seen Clown Baby come in the chat. So as right now, hitting that 130 resistance, 130. Well, I know I got lines on this. I know I got lines. So 125, that little breakout level we saw, brought us to 130. After that, 135. So we're coming up across a pretty good level of a lot of cryptos, where we could start to see possibly a nice little bowl forming right here. Start to work our way back up. That would be the best case. 413 bucks back here in May off that last bull run, and then Litecoin weaker off that second one. Bitcoin was pushing at 69,000 at the time. Litecoin was only getting back to 300 levels. So I'm expecting a pretty nice little pump. Maybe we'll get 250 out this run right here. Really bullish side. But everything, remember, we're in a bit of a bear market right now. We're just seeing bullish activity within that bear market. So looking really nice. I could see like LTC hitting 135 definitely off this rip right here. So I would look between basically right now 120 and 130 until we signify that we get a break, but it is looking really nice to get a break to the upside. So oh, LAC, not LTC. I got you, bro. I'm watching CGLD. Oh yeah, watch this. I can pull that up. I think this is on Trading View. Yep, sure is. Let's pull this up real quick. Doge still 1492, not quite getting that breakout yet. So, yep, looking like the rest of the crypto space right now, man. This will probably continue moving with Bitcoin, but has a lot of upside. You know, you're pretty much getting over these this little double bottom action right here. So you got quite a few little things to make up. 350, and then ultimately 404. So you can make a move to $4 here. I like it, man. Nice ascending level of support. I think you got pretty decent support. So between I'd have to argue $3 as support, and then $4, $3 to $4 that you're trading in, and you'll probably end up getting that $4 test before you would see a pretty good retracement off that thing. So I'll keep my eye on it, man. What's up, Pantry? Filecoin is doing decent too. Yeah, we used to talk about Filecoin quite a bit. Man, it's been a while. It's been a real long time since I looked up File. So let's take a look and see where it's at. Filecoin to Tether. Really, really nice pop here off of File. So might be looking for a little double top at 26.32. That's what we'd be looking for here off this pump. And that's a little sharp up there. Let's check the 1 hour chart, kind of take a peek. Yeah, 1 hour charts, man, really, really moving. So when this thing retraces, could be 26, it retraces too. 26 to 28. I'm thinking 26.75. You might see a pretty good retracement and then look to retest some levels of support between 22 and 24. So yeah, definitely looking good. Up 4% today. Lots of green 1 hour candles pulling up on this thing. So definitely looks good. That was a good LTC review though. Hey, you see, hey, martial law, that's what happens, man. There's so many different stock or the same tickers for stocks and cryptos that if you're not specific, man, I'll go off on a little rant sometimes. So I gotta apologize. But good evening, L Snappy 10. Welcome to the chat, bro. Good to see you. GME Tilray chart review for Monday and price action. Absolutely, bro. We'll definitely look at that. But good to see you, L Snappy 10, man. Really good to see you. Let's look up GameStop. Meme stock time, guys. Let's go over to meme stocks real quick while we're watching to see if Dogecoin can get above 15 cents. So still, dude, you still have this channel between 147 and 160, man. I know it's a pretty broad channel, but your guess is as good as mine. What's it going to do tomorrow? It's really impossible to tell, man. Let me pull up the ticker symbol to see the percentages. So GameStop, 6.71% up, and then up another 1.22% aftermarket hours. I know Ryan Cohen was pretty active on crypto this weekend. I mean, on Twitter, crypto. He was pretty active on Twitter this weekend, referring to that company that they're currently getting sued by for doing work that they weren't paid for. So we'll see. Man, it's really hard guess to see what GME is going to do tomorrow. But I can tell you right now, here in the short term, 154 is your top. So look for 154. And then maybe on the downside, you might get a 150 retest. So 150 to 155, that's what I'm predicting for the channel for GME tomorrow. Really bad day, you'll probably start to see 148 where you got your 200 sitting right here. And then great day, 158 to 160, look for rejection. So that's what we got for GME, TLRY. Let's go to Tilray Brands. Take a look at here. Let me change that ticker symbol real quick, TLRY. Tilray Brands ran 22%, down 4% aftermarket hours. You are getting a test off the 5-minute here. Let's pull up the 30-minute. looking really nice. I think you get a test of the 50 exponential at 767, but I did have quite a bit of movement. I think Tilray, let me see this real quick. Let me pull this up on this screen right here. Okay, so if you see a continuation of the cannabis stocks, you know, you could be looking at 871 here, looking for a breakout pre-market. I would look, tall tale sign would be pre-market movement. So you would have to wake up when the market opens for pre-market, and then maybe see if you get that break over that level here. But looking like we're getting a reversal here off the 4 hour. But just keep in mind, you are approaching that 200 exponential here, which you've been trading under for quite some time. You might be looking for a pump to 1065. That's not to say you could go down a little bit and go back up before you get it, but that 14 is starting to hook. So it's really tough to call, man. This could be a good profit taking time, maybe buy back in a little bit cheaper. That 14 is starting to hook a little bit. It is looking like it wants to reverse trend right here, but I don't have enough 4 hour. Let's see that right here. Here we go. 871 is looking pretty strong, but I think you could see a retracement back to 7 on the low side, and then of course a break to the 4 hour. Actually, that was the daily. I had that mixed up. Sorry about that. The daily at 1062. So you could be ultimately pumping to wherever that 200 is going to end up at. We're just going to mark it at 1050 because it is on a bit of a downtrend and this is heading up. So you'll probably be sitting somewhere around 1050 at 10 by the time you get that retest. So 1050 to a $7 channel right here. Best case scenario for tomorrow is you stay above this 850 range. You get a pop above 850 pre-market and then look to have a continuation up to $9. So that's kind of what I'm feeling for Tilray, and we'll see if the cannabis stocks still outperform the market like it did on Friday. Cannabis stocks were looking great. What about Sundial? Anybody still play Sundial? Yeah, it was up 8.86%, then lost its value in aftermarket hours. So all right, what we got on Dogecoin? 1490. You know, here in the short term, we are consolidating underneath a level of resistance. So looking pretty good. Looks like we might get a break to the upside, guys. If not, look for a test of the 200 at 1475. So it could be here in the short term, rest of the night. I think we'll, you know, downside 1475. You got 1450 should treat you as really good support if you would see a pretty good pullback. Bitcoin's dipping below 47 here, but look for 1475. If we dip below it, have a little dip here, and then maybe a rebalance to 15. But we are consolidating underneath this level of resistance, which could catapult us to a technical breakout level to all the way to 1535. So it's looking pretty good. Absolutely, Killer C. I hit a big sell earlier, so I'm not expecting a whole lot more on this push. It's all good, man. I do think you will get this 15-cent break and then start talking 1535. And look, if Bitcoin can get back to 50, I think you'll be looking at 16 and a half Doge. But, you know, that's more on the upside. Back to the downside, 1450. And then 14, I do think you'll see it again off of Doge, but we're just trying to stay on top of the news, guys, because when crypto pumps, we want to take some profits and then buy back in cheaper. So that's what we're trying to do here. So if you guys are brand new to the channel, haven't been here before, you know, hit that subscribe button for us. Drop a like on the video, man. We're a really small community, but we really try to do some good stuff here at Matt's Market. So if you could, man, I'd really appreciate it. And here's a free link to 100% free Discord. Pinned in the chat. Check that out too as well. I heard a vote is possible Tuesday on removing weed from federal class 1 drug that is illegal. Let's pull it up. See what they were talking about. I'm seeing a bunch of individual votings. which it is voting time right now, you know, for locals. So yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens with it. Apparently the Senate will shoot it down though. They probably will try. I wouldn't doubt it, but we'll just have to see. But it's causing a spike nonetheless, so I think we'll get some more market sentiment as the week goes by. But just goes to show you when that does eventually happen, what can happen with the cannabis stocks. So Sundial, not too bullish on. Tilray, I feel pretty good on. But I'm not currently invested in any. So 1486, starting to head back down. Probably going to get that 1475 retest before we bounce. So we try, guys. 15 cents. Couldn't quite get it tonight. You know what happens when I hop off the live stream. We apparently rip. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, I saw it crossed 47, did below it. So guys, that's what I got for y'all tonight. Hopefully tomorrow's a great day in the markets. Look out for your crypto mining stocks in the morning. I do think you can get a 5% pop out of them. That's BITF, HUT. You know, be on the lookout for those. Those could make a pretty good move in the pre-market. You know, GME, AMC, meme stock world. Just be careful. You know, a lot of stuff happening in the markets. Can AMC, real quick, where's AMC at? I didn't even touch base on AMC. Yeah, 2058. So 20 is what AMC bulls really need to have a good week. They need to maintain 20 pre-market, and then you have some resistance here at 2075. So we'll see what happens with it tomorrow. AMC can definitely do its own thing, but 2075 looking like some pretty harsh resistance right there. Let's see if we can get over that, and then we can start talking about possibly getting above 21 once again, where I did take profits off this pump right here. So we called it last week after GME had that major run up, and then we ran some more to 26.9. Took some profits there. Was kind of looking back below 20, but I thought we might have dipped a little bit more. So it's still possible. We still can. So I am watching this thing and looking for another investment opportunity, but for me, it's going to be under 20 bucks. So I'm not going to be playing any AMC tomorrow, but I do think it has some pretty good potential for the rest of the week. So yeah, thank you, OMG. I appreciate it. I've been bag holding MJNA since 2014. MJNA medical. What is this? Real quick. We're at 13% on Friday, bro. Oh Lord, I hope you're not in way up here. 50 cents. It does have these pretty big spikes. My best advice, like if I was stuck on this, you see these big spikes up to about 20 cents, sell it, boom. Then you can buy back in cheaper, big pump, sell it. That's the trend for it, bro. So whenever you have these nice little pumps off this thing, go ahead and sell it, man. What's it gonna hurt, man? You've been bag holding it for so long. I think you could put your money elsewhere to get you some pretty nice, better returns off your money. So that's kind of what I'd be looking for. RACA crypto is up to, never heard of it, but found it. Let me look at it real quick. I'm sorry, I missed your comment. I meant to go back to it earlier. RACA crypto. That's what I'm saying. All these cryptos that continue to pop up, you know, there's so many of them. Let me pull this up. Radio Caca. Not making this shit up, bro. Not making it up. Radio Caca up 22.69%. Let's see where you can buy this thing at. So this thing is available in Gate.io, Uniswap, PancakeSwap, all that good stuff. So Radio Caca's native token of universal metaverse. Radio Caca is also the exclusive manager of May Musk mystery box NFT. Huh. Would you check that out? Let me pull it up real quick. I have a very special announcement as Coda Robot Dog has updated our mystery box. The listing date is now June 30th. Elon's mom uses Binance Smart Chain. It's pretty impressive though. So yeah, that's what it is. So I'll continue watching it past 7 days, looking beautiful. Past year. Okay, here we go. Now we're talking some meat and potatoes all the way to 1 cent pump. It could be heading back for a nice little pump, but you are gonna have to get over that 0.00044 range. So I'll keep my eye on it. I want to do some more research into those NFTs. I didn't know that she had some. Hell yeah. Last time it popped to 0.22, I missed the sell by a hair, and it came all the way back down. There you go, Kella C. Just take some profits off of it when it pumps. You want some caca? There you go. Y'all got some caca tonight. Hey, thank y'all very much for tuning in to another episode of Mass Market, guys. We'll touch base on all these price points tomorrow. Remember, if you got some stocks or cryptos that you want me to look at for tomorrow night, jot them down, shoot them in Discord. We'll take a look at them, guys. Thank y'all very much for supporting me. I'll see